Good morning. I hope you have been able to practice the last class that I taught you about importation of the different libraries that we have earlier installed in Anaconda. So please, you can do a quick revision so that you will be able to follow us on the topic for today. So I'm going to be using a particular file that I downloaded in Kaggle. Kaggle is like a library or a data library. Let me call it data library where you can get different what? Different data that you can use in building modeling or that you can use to learn data science. So don't worry, later I will tell you more about Kaggle. So, but before I go into that, I've downloaded one already. The name of the file is insurance. So let me check. Okay, insurance. Can you see? So let me open it so that you see what it is and how it looks like. I'm sure you understand the difference between a CSV file and an Excel file, but it's actually very easy to convert either to each other. Now, as you can you see that a file, a data has been given with the age, the sex, the BMI, the children, the smoker, the region, the country. And that's why when you want to build a model, you will not build a model in the air. You will be given either an SQL file or a CSV file. And the reason why it's very good to use CSV is that is more closer to everybody uses Excel. So even if it's in SLX, you can easily convert it to what? To CSV by saving as. So you can scroll down. So it's a big data, as you can see, very big. And one thing you must understand about this data is that we want to use it to build a what? A model that an hospital can be using. Like this particular one, it is used in prediction of insurance bill for an hospital. You know, every human being can be biased. What I mean by bias is that imagine you coming to the hospital and they want to give you an insurance bill. They can decide to give you a high bill. But if it is computer that is predicting it based on what? Your age, your BMI, your sex, and some other details, is going to be more what? Precise, and there will not be favorism or hatred from anyone. So that is why we are using this as an example to build a model. This is a real life data. And that's one thing you must understand. When you are building a model, it's good to use a what? A real live data for building your model. So let's continue. So now, uh, the next thing is I will go to my what? To my notebook Jupyter. As you can see, the first cell, I've used it to import three major what? Major libraries, which are what? Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib. So let's quickly go to the next cell. How do you go to the next cell? Just click on this part and click on insert cell, then insert cell what? Below. Exactly. So now the next thing we are going to be doing is that we are going to be importing, let me call it like that, or we call it data frame that we are going to be using to get the CSV file into our notebook Jupyter for data analysis, manipulation, and modeling. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to, since we are using PD, so I'm going to say PD dot, I always tell my students that I'm taking in any programming, there is a very important secret. It's a top secret to me. I call it OM VMCM. What I mean by OM is object dot method V means variable.method, C means class.method. But in this case, the PD, I will call it the variable that I will use to access the pandas. That's why you see me here. I said pandas as what? As PD. So it's a variable now, dot what? Method. So which method are we using? The method that can be used to read what? CSV file, which is easily what? Read underscore CSV. Can you see that it's giving you IntelliSense? So can you see there's read underscore Excel in case it's what? It's an Excel file. There's this read underscore what? ORC, read underscore pickle. There are many like that. Let me see if there's read underscore SQL. Can you see? There's read underscore what? SQL. So there's no need to cram. Anything you don't know, just shoot on Google. But the major thing we are trying to pass across to you is to have a what? A solid understanding in what? In data analysis, data manipulation model. So now, so in this case, because it's CSV file, so I'm going to pick what? CSV. And when you see a function or a method, how do you know it? There will always be what? Open parentheses, close what? Parentheses. Then within the parentheses, the parameter or the argument is going to be what? The name of the what? The name of the file, which is insurance dot what? CSV. Now, while you are doing this, you need to quickly go back to that file. I kept the file inside where? Inside my download. So I will copy the file and put it inside my what? Inside my document where I created my environment. Can you see? My environment. Can you see? Imagine it's even there. Did I paste it there at all? No, let me see. Control V. Maybe it's because I call it there. So that's why it's created something there. Do you understand? So it must be inside this place. Exactly. So after that, I will click on what? Run. But before you run, fine, I've written something. I don't know if you have a foundation in programming. Anything you write, you must assign it into a variable. What do I mean by assigning? Assigning means that I can call it insurance or whatever name, insurance underscore data equal. Do you understand? The meaning is that the principle states that whatever is at the right must be assigned to the what? To the left. So whatever I've written, which is what PD dot read underscore CSV is what is assigned into what? Into insurance underscore. So insurance underscore data is what is storing what I've just written now. Are you following? Uh-huh. So sorry, I just want to confirm if my recording is going on smoothly. So that okay, I think it's going on smoothly. Thank you. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is I will click on run or execute. Oh my God. So if this is happening, definitely there's a problem. How did I know that there's a problem? Because it's not seeing that file. Do you understand? Let's see. This is how you will know. Just all these things are not difficult. It said no such file directly, even though I pasted it. Maybe it's saying so. Let me go and delete the second one. Maybe because it's saying to because I've not pasted before I wrote that code. Let me delete and leave this one and try it again. Exactly. So let's try it again. Again, I'm going to run the second time. Okay, pd dot read underscore csv insurance dot csv insurance data. What is happening? I'm coming. Line 8. There's no need to. There's no need to. There's no need to terminate. I'm just trying to see if there's something I'm not getting. Insurance. Okay. Sorry, let me go and confirm the spelling. If I'm not mistaken. Insurance. What is happening? I'm coming. Just want to use a simpler code. Run. Which one? No, 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 it doesn't matter. You can call the one at the left with any name. You understand? Let me see the error. It said no such file or directory tt.csv. Oh, I've not changed the name. Sorry. No, it's changed here already now. Copy. I just want to know what is wrong. Don't worry, it will work. Sorry, let me confirm something. Insurance. I'm coming, Control X. File name. I'm trying to look at what the problem is. PT. That's read. Normally the file is there, so I don't know. I don't know where the problem is coming from. Okay, let me confirm something. My EMV is correct now. TT. Okay, property. Oh, oh, no, there's no problem now. I thought maybe I didn't quote it. I quote it now. Because if you didn't quote it, might not work. Read underscore CSV. Oh, my EMV is like it didn't select, go select kernel. I mean, I'm trying to select the kernel back. Maybe it didn't select it. That's why it's giving us a. I think it's just connecting now. Yes, it's just connecting again. I guess what is happening is that it's saving the last thing it saw. Initially, it did not see the insurance there. Do you understand? So I think it's reconnecting now. Okay. Can you see? It's another problem that is giving us now. Let's run this. The first one. Don't worry, to work. Okay, this one is working, right? Okay. Do you know why it's saying that this one is error? I've not run this one. So because you must run the previous cell before you run, so it will work now. At least the PDF. Can you see? Are you getting me? That's why you must be very smart when you are dealing with data science. Yes, from the kernel. So sometimes that's to tell you that if you are trying to do some things and it's not working, please reconnect your what with the environment. So the reason why it's giving us the error before is that When it was it was connected initially, so it has saved that there is no insurance in that place. So no matter what I'm doing, it's not going to work. So the next thing that you should do is what, disconnect and what, reconnect while you put the what, the insurance there. Exactly. So that means I've gotten the data it has entered. Now the next thing is that let's now start what, analyzing the data. So the first thing I'm going to do is let me create another cell, Abby, cell below, insert cell what, below. So to insert cell below, it is being saved with what, insurance underscore data. So I'll just say insurance underscore what, it has even bring it, dot what, dot shape. I'll run again. It's working. It has given us the what, the row, and the what, the column. So after that, another one. So let's quickly put some insert below again. So let's say I want to know the headings. So I also say what, insurance dot what, dot head. Put the function and run. Can you see? So it's giving me the headings exactly the way it is in the what, in the Excel, but it's only showing the heading part. Is that clear? Okay, at least for you to have a little foresight. So let's try again. Insert cell, insert below. So let's also try the info. So I also will say what, insurance. You just be putting dot what, info, info, run. So it's giving information about what, about the data. It's telling you that it has 1338 entries, 0 to 1337 data columns. It's telling you that 7 columns have been, and it's giving you the data type of each of the what? Each of the columns. For age is int, for sex, object, for BMI, flow 64, for children, in 64, smoker, object, region, object, charges, flow 64. I hope you understand what we mean by data type. We have int, we have object, we have float, we have string. Eh? No, 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 no. No, no, no. The method is, please don't make mistake. O object variable class that I told you, OM, VM, CM. They are just acronyms I form myself for easy understanding. But when you're talking about data types are different too. Like now, when I talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they are what? They are integer. When I talk about 3.4, they are what? They are floats. Anything that has full stop is a float. Do you understand? Aha. So double is it can accommodate more float number like 3.45678 9 10. Are you getting me? These are double. We have what, objects like male, female, and the likes. I think that's clear. So let's do describe so that we'll call it a day. So to also describe, let's go to another word, another cell, insert cell below, and I'll put what? The same variable that we use to store it. Dot what? Dot describe. I want to describe it. I'll run again. Can you see? It's giving more description. With this one, say you've analyzed data for someone. What's the meaning of this? Telling you that age, the counts, number of ages to one bed. The mean, calculated the mean for us. It has calculated the what? Standard deviation. It has calculated the minimum value, the 25%, the 50%, the 75%, and the what? And the maximum value for each of the major columns. So please try and do this personally on your system and give me a feedback. So in the next class, we'll continue in a journey in building a model that can be used to solve real life scenarios. So thank you. In this case, we are building a model that can be used in an hospital to what? To predict the charges that each client will pay. So when you come to meet them in the hospital, by the time they put in your what, your age, your sex, and other information, it will easily predict what you'll be paying as an insurance bill on monthly basis. Like you just going by yourself and they can give you any amount. So thank you.